Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. World-class service with...
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you, we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
He's on their roster.
Yep, he is. He is number on the roster.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you.
Yeah, he's number 80
Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty.
I'm sorry,
You'll
we don't
also
allow
enjoy a
number
full
changes
campus
at the
life
last minute.
with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities
That's
and
why I was
events,
asking.
all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Here and there.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and
Probably
every
will,
event
yeah.
produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by
Hey,
the students
Ray.
you love to follow and
Yay,
support.
I'm there.
Become a
Okay.
booster of your school's live
What
event
time is it?
coverage by
Yeah, I
becoming
got
a
about
sponsor.
20
It's
minutes.
a great way to show your support of
Okay,
athletes
bye.
and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Hayter Construction is your local trenching choice in Redfield. Whether you need electrical, fiber, water, or sewer, Hayter Construction can fulfill all your trenching needs. So give Justin a call at 605-460-2767 for your next trenching project. Hayter Construction is a proud supporter of all Redfield Pheasant sports and activities. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Malpert Insurance is built on a foundation of nearly 31 years of experience, knowledge, and customer service for multi-peril crop insurance.
There is one advantage to this cooler weather. I don't think you probably noticed it yet, but there ain't any bugs in here.
Protect your business with coverage that matters and service that cares. Contact Caitlin Hoots at 605-290-9719 or Jared Keene at 605-450-5322.
Your first car.
It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Wide receiver.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
How would you pronounce T-I-G-H?
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Helping you find the equipment you need. It's possible at RDO Equipment Company. RDO sells and services John Deere agriculture and lawn and garden equipment, as well as Honda generators, pumps, snow blowers, and more. Their large inventory of parts ensures you get what you're looking for quickly so you can get back to work. And their experienced sales and parts department are ready to help you find the right equipment for the job. Call, stop in, or visit RDOequipment.com today.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly family-owned business. They carry hot stuff products like pizza, sandwiches, appetizers, and cookies. So before you take a trip, or if you're out on the town, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline and use the Dino Pay app for additional savings. Grab your snacks and browse the large selection of cold beverages, and visit the automatic car wash for a spotless shine in your vehicle. One Stop is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities. Stop in to the One Stop in Redfield.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Everyone deserves a fresh start, so if you're ready to live debt-free, our on-staff certified financial counselors are ready to help. Dakota Land Federal Credit Union can assist with debt consolidation, improving your credit score, reducing payments, and reviewing your interest rates, all through your customized debt management plan. Call or stop by your friendly Dakota Land Federal Credit Union branch and schedule your no-obligation free debt management review today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
And Mike will hand it back to you when we...
At Bruggeman Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatment.
Okay.
As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BruggemanCropInsurance.com.
I need to have him read something before you go to your stuff.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive.
Yeah, I think we have enough
new vehicles
to do
from
that.
both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change when you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
He does the lineups. Okay.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great
well, they throw it to us, and then we can do this
in your community.
Well, I think
kind of play the rest by ear.
For your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Hayter Construction is your local trenching choice in Redfield. Whether you need electrical,
Kind of when he first comes back, it'd be
Hayter Construction.
when he first comes back, it'd be nice just to read this first, wouldn't it? Well, when he comes on the first, at first, I can say, well, Alan, Redfield Pheasants have a chance tonight, when he first comes on. Don't you think that's time to do it?
Dakota Pro Air is a locally
He's going to
that has been taking care of farmers'
introduce the parents and
with locations in
not for another 5 minutes.
Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field, give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
He's going to do a
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too, from carry pet to livestock. They're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Walk out of the frame. And then zoom in
Malpert
on the...
Insurance is built on a foundation of nearly 31 years of experience, knowledge, and customer service for multi-peril crop insurance, forage, crop hail, and livestock and insurance coverage. Malpert Insurance has industry experts and talented staff to work side by side, assisting in your operation. Protect your business with coverage that matters and service that cares. Contact Caitlin Hoots at 605-290-9719 or Jared Keene at 605-450-5322.
Next family. Then let them walk out of the frame, etc.,
Your
etc.
first car. It might not have been
I
perfect,
guess so. I don't
but
know.
that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special.
Pheasant.
And through it all,
Yeah,
we were
they did
there
that 2
working
years ago.
with
That's
you,
inhumane.
to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union
Well,
Insurance. More
that's what they've
choices,
done every
great
year.
rates,
You don't know
local
what pheasants
agents.
are like, do
Contact
you?
your local
No.
Farmers Union
Very
Insurance
feisty.
agent
Oh, are
today.
they?
don't like people.
The foundation for how we do business
Good thing
is right
we're
in
up
our
here.
initials.
We won't get spiked.
W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork.
Okay, Ray, for
And when
some
we
reason I
succeed,
still can't hear
we do it
the station,
together.
so I'm going to have to connect
That's
with you
the
on the
power
phone, and we're just going to have to
of
do it
we.
that way again. It's Parents' Night, and we might as well just carry that on the
Whether you're
the air
pregnant
as
or
well.
planning
What the
ahead,
hell?
you and your baby deserve a healthy start.
so-
We
Yeah,
offer
I
a
can
wide
hear
range
ya.
of services such as
I
advocacy,
can't. I can hear
health
him.
screenings
What the
and
hell's the
education,
difference?
care coordination and car seat safety,
Oh, seems like it's
participant
either you or
empowerment,
me. They both.
referral services, and
I don't know what
fatherhood
the
support.
problem is.
To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org
I got mine up.
or call one of our 5 service
Okay,
areas today.
testing 1,
Brought
2,
to you
3.
by Great Plains
Mine's
Healthy
up.
Start,
Everybody's up, but
so that the people may live.
no, I got nothing, and this is up, and blah blah blah. Like
At
that.
Northern State University,
Okay,
your
so
future starts with
I'm
an
calling you,
affordable
Ray, and
education
we'll just
that's
do it on the phone
personalized for
again.
you. Experience
I can hear
hands-on
anybody
learning
says
guided
2,
by
3,
world-class
4.
supportive faculty.
Well, I need to hear
You'll
it.
also enjoy
Oh,
a full
okay,
campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities
Why don't
and
you
events,
go ahead and
all
give
in a
it to
safe,
me as soon as you
welcoming
can,
community.
okay?
At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your
Okay.
future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Helping you find the equipment you need. It's possible at RDO
hear
Equipment
you
Company.
way in the-
RDO
oh, that's
sells
the-
and services John Deere agriculture and lawn and garden equipment,
hear you
as
on
well
the
as
phone
Honda
either.
generators, pumps, snow
Oh, wait
blowers,
a minute.
and more. Their large inventory
I
of
can hear
parts
it in the
ensures
thing,
you get
just
what you're
barely.
looking for quickly so you can get back to work. And their experienced sales and parts department are ready to help you find the right equipment for the job. Call, stop in, or visit RDOequipment.com today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students.
Well,
and
we are
student
at the Pheasant Stadium, and the Redfield Pheasants are coming out onto the field here, and we're going to have senior night, so we figured that we will carry the announcement as we move along. They are going to present corsages and flowers and things like that to the senior parents, and we will be taking care of that as we go along. So it's going to be a little while before we actually start football action. And after the introduction of the parents and they come out, the players are going to begin to do a little bit of a activity, and then we will be able to watch and see the parent night situation, and then we'll have the starting lineups, and Ted will give us a little rundown on what's going on, and I think we got it all squared away, Ted. I'm not sure.
Well, it's kind of a cool night here tonight, and I don't see any shorts today, so it must be cool enough. You know, it's getting cool in South Dakota when the girls and boys quit wearing shorts. So,
well, I guess that's it. Anyway, 48 degrees is the temperature right now, and they are talking about it going down to 28 degrees overnight. So you better bring in your brass monkeys, I think is what they say.
A hard freeze, or you better throw a blanket over your flowers if you want to keep them, or whatever you want to keep outside yet. So,
okay, they're introducing the cheerleaders right now, and as soon as they take care of that situation, why they're going to be talking about the parents, the senior parents tonight, and boy, I tell you what, they sure show an awful lot of seniors out there. I didn't think we had that many on the team. So the parents are beginning to go. There's 7 of them, okay. So the parents are being introduced here.
David Lopez, parents Rosa Franco and Saul Lopez.
Okay, I thought they were going to march him out and do things with him, but they didn't do that.
Number 3, Jackson Sandos, parents Sasha and Matthew Sandos. 4, Connor Zenz, parents Chris and Angela Zenz. Noah Johnson, number 5, parents Sarah and Tommy Gray and Steve Johnson. Number 6, Aiden Understock Jessen, parents Kayla and Nathan Jessen and Eric Understock. Number 7, Ethan Falk, parents Kyle and Angela Falk and Amanda Halen. Number 10, Vincent Cadena, his parents Julia Cadena and Philip Curtis. Number 11, Keegan Hansen, parents Derek and Tiffany Hansen. Madden Odlin, parents Allison and Clayton Odlin. Number 15, Alex Schottenkirk, parents Heath and Janelle Schottenkirk. Number 22, Jack Mills, parents Luana and Jared Peterson. Number 25, Dylan Murray, parents Becca Nelson and Jason Murray. Number 31, Lane Moore, parents Chad Moore and Chrissy Schmidt. Number 32, Jacob Baranen, parents Mindy and Steve Baranen. Number 44, Kenny Culberson, parents Travis and Ashley Culberson. Number 51, Tucker Nelson, parents Courtney and Isaac Apple and the late John Nelson. Number 56, Caden Murray, his parent Becca Nelson and Jason Murray. Colin Dean, parents Aaron and John Benton and Travis Munson. Number 78, Eli Hofer, parents Troy and Marie Hofer. Number 84, Jackson Etheridge, parents James and Felicia Etheridge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our seniors. Number 8, Chase McGilvery, accompanied by Greg and Teresa Lefso and Drew McGilvery. Number 20, Evan Jatan. Accompanied by Jason and Tessa Jatan. Number 28, Kevin Weller, accompanied by Matt and Angela Weller. Number 33, Malachi Paulson, accompanied by Bob Paulson. Number 55, Tyler Roberts, accompanied by Tracy and Dave Roberts. Number 59, Grady Fye, accompanied by Melinda and Casey Fye. Number 61, Elijah Morset, accompanied by Lori and Joe Morset. Jacoby Baum, accompanied by Kirk and Virginia Baum. Number 79, Alex Wren, accompanied by Tracy and Angela Wren.
and number 82, Justin Radigan, accompanied by Ricky and Jetta Radigan.
Well, they've introduced the senior parents here, and they have moved out to the center of the field. What do we have? 7 of them, Ted?
10 of them.
10. Holy cow. All right, 10 of them.
According to the roster.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Redfield High School seniors. Congratulations to you gentlemen and your parents. At this time, we have a little special presentation.
They've released the Pheasants.
This year donated by Mr. Kyle Stover. We want to thank him very much.
And did you notice they all flew north?
Yeah.
Wrong direction.
They didn't hang out for the game.
Probably going over the river needing a drink.
We also want to thank our coaches, Nathan Klinkhammer, Kyle Falk, Tommy Gregg, and our head coach, Mr. Hank Brasilio.
All right, I tell you what, we're still kind of off center on the timing on everything, but we will give this a shot. We are about ready to go with the Redfield Pheasants, 0-6 on the year, and they'll be going against the Dakota Hills Grizzlies, and they are 0-7. So an opportunity for one or the other of these teams to be able to pick up a victory tonight. It's either do or die tonight for both teams because this is the last game of the season for Dakota Hills, and the next game for Redfield is against an undefeated dual team on the road. So I hate to denigrate what's going on, but it is highly unlikely that Redfield would be able to go over to dual and take on an undefeated team and come away with a victory. So that's why tonight is do or die. And Ted, let's just talk about all the things that have been going on here and what we can look forward to.
Well, Alan, the Redfield Pheasants have a chance to win their first game of the season tonight as they take on the Dakota Hills Grizzlies. The reason we say that is this is a rebuilding year for the Pheasants, and they've not been treated very kindly by their opposition, sending Redfield to a record of no wins and 6 losses. However, the Florida Redfield Pheasants tonight have playing Dakota Hills. The Grizzlies are winless too, having scored only 1 touchdown the whole season while being shut out 6 of 7 of their games. This will be the last chance for Dakota Hills to get a win victory this year also, as their last game of the year. As for Redfield, it's quite likely this will be their last chance for the win. That's because the Pheasants will be playing on the road next week against undefeated and conference second-ranked dual. Dakota Hills is coming off 48-0 loss to Clark Little Wake. The Grizzlies' only touchdown of the year came against Moretz Pollock Tigers. Redfield did put up 20 points against the Tigers, but outside of that, the Pheasants have been shut out twice and only scored 6 points against 3 opponents, including a 28-6 loss to Parker last Friday. So, Alan, high hopes are here for the Pheasants tonight to erase that winless label.
Okay, thank you very much, Ted. And we're going to have the starting lineups here in just a moment, and that will come your way from Bob Tiff, for whom this press box is named, by the way. This is officially the Bob Tiff press box at Pheasant Stadium. And he will be introducing the players, and first he will go with the visiting team. So the next voice you hear will be that of Bob Tiff and the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Redfield for tonight's 11B football matchup between the Dakota Hills Grizzlies and our Redfield Pheasants.
That's fine.
First, the cheerleaders for Dakota Hills: Julia Anderson, Riley Jorgensen, Brianna Lindholm, Jada Cameron, Bethany Anderson, Kaylee Boyk, Rihanna Jorgensen, Nicolette Richardson, and their coach, Caitlin Johnson-Gaikowski.
and Katie Tacroni. And now the cheerleaders for the Redfield Pheasants. J.D. Turner, Jerica Radigan, Kylie Aiken, Michaela Scholes, Addie Stoner, Mathilda Paulson, and the cheerleading coach for Redfield, Angie Falk. And now the starting lineup for Dakota Hills Grizzly. Their offense, number 52, the center, a junior, Levi Windrop. Number 58, a guard, a junior, Caleb Miller. Number 62, a guard, a freshman, Micah Prizzle. Number 65, a tackle, a junior, Nolan Thuringer. Number 77, a tackle, and a sophomore, Will Altoff. Number 35, a tight end, and a sophomore, Cooper Ebson. Number 11, wide receiver, a sophomore, Ty Gakowski. Number 5, a wide receiver, a junior, Jackson Decoder. Number 14, a running back, a junior, Dylan Rumsa. Number 80, the fullback, a junior, Brooks Dolan. Number 7, the quarterback, a freshman, Evan Aker. Assistant coaches for the Grizzlies, Dylan Jorgens, Colby Rumsa, and Sonny Rumsa. And the head coach for the Dakota Hills Grizzly, Mr. Jason McNamara. And now, the starting lineup defensively for our Redfield Pheasants. Number 61, a nose tackle, a 260-pound senior, Elijah Morset. Number 70, a tackle, a 300-pound senior, Jacoby Baum. Number 82, a defensive end, 190-pound senior, Justin Radigan. Number 59, a defensive end, 260-pound senior, Grady Fye. Number 32, a linebacker, 175-pound junior, Jacob Brianan. Number 56, a linebacker, 200-pound junior, Camden Murray. Number 8, a linebacker, 225-pound senior, Chase McGilvery. Number 6, a cornerback, 160-pound freshman, Aiden Understock Jessen. Number 4, a cornerback, 170-pound sophomore, Connor Zenz. Number 5, a free safety, 170-pound sophomore, Noah Johnson. Number 7 at free safety, a 180-pound sophomore, Ethan Falk. The coaches for the Pheasants, Kyle Falk, Nathaniel Klinkhammer, and Tommy Gregg. Our head coach, Mr. Hank Brasilio.
Well, those are the starting introductions, and here shortly we should have the captains coming out and getting ready to go here as we are watching the twilight form over the western sky. And we will take a second here for the national anthem.
And the road
Well, our national anthem in preparation for the football game here between the Dakota Hills Grizzlies and the Redfield Pheasants. Both of them are winless on the season, so this is kind of the winless bowl, if you will. Lights, of course, coming on and getting ready to shine brightly here, as right now our temperature is 48 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. They say with the wind it feels like 43 degrees, so the wind has moved along fairly well. So moving out for the captaincy and taking the toss of the coin will be 82 Justin Radigan. That is 61 Elijah Morissette, who is back in this game after having to sit out a couple of games. Also a captain, number 8, Chase McGilvery. And the fourth captain out there for Redfield, that is Grady Fye, number 59. So we'll be checking on the toss of the coin here as the official is beginning to explain some of the things that are going on here and what his expectations are for the two players. And the coin is up and on the ground, and let's see who picks up the win of the toss. It looks to be like Redfield may have won the toss, but they have deferred to the second half. So it'll be Dakota Hills with the ball and the first offensive series, and that will be coming up, of course, Redfield taking the kickoff at the end, or at the beginning of the second period, or second half, I should say. The captains for Dakota Hills were number 11, Ty Gakowski, number 14, Dylan Ramsa, number 52, Levi Welpner, and number 58, Caleb Miller. So now we have taken care of all the captaincies, and we will be back in 30 seconds. This is KQ 1380. 40 seconds, huh? That's all right.
Well, you know, sometimes these games are good games too when they're winless teams.
Well, you've got to say that they're evenly matched. Teeing the ball up for Redfield and kicking it off will be Chase McGilvery. And going to check on the deep receivers here. They don't have numbers on their shoulder pads, so that makes it even more of a challenge.
One of them back deep for Dakota Hills is Ty Gakowski.
All right, the kick is coming in to Gakowski on this side as he tries to reverse his field, gets a fairly decent return, and on the tackle for Redfield is number 4, that is Connor Zenz. So the Grizzlies will put the ball in play as the first offensive series here, and they will set it up there on the, well, they're going to put it at the 28-yard line, first down and 10 on the Grizzlies' 28-yard line. Their quarterback is number 7, Evan Akers, and they run out of a I formation and under center, and the ball is fumbled and a scramble for it. Let's see who comes up with it. Lots of hands and bodies down there, and Redfield picks it up. Who comes up with the ball? And as soon as somebody gets out of the way here, I believe that was Chase McGilvery picked up the fumble. So Redfield, check that. Yes, it was Chase McGilvery. So fumble right away, and we can see possibly why Dakota Hills is on the struggle side. But Mack recovers it. And Redfield will put it in play on the Grizzlies' 26-yard line. So Redfield picked up a couple of yards on the fumble. And a little late substitution here for Redfield. Coming into the ball game at the last minute is Tyler Roberts. Under center is the quarterback, Ethan Falk. 2 remaining backs. And a straight ahead dive play. And that was given to Grady Fye. Well, now they're going to put Grady Fye out there as a big horse runner. and he picks up several yards. So Phi with the ball carried out of the backfield. A procedure penalty will be against the Redfield Pheasants. So that little sleight of hand is negated now by the penalty. And I believe it came from the last-minute substitution there, and the ball will be moved back to the 31-yard line. So Redfield will, they had a nice little wrinkle going on there, but nothing came of it, although it's nice to know that Grady Phi might be able to pack that package and be able to pick up a few yards. From the shotgun, and the handoff is to McGilvery. McGilvery is a load to bring down. And he is final tackled in there by number 80. And Ted, you got some changes on the numbers. Did you pick up who 80 was on their team?
That number.
I don't have an 80.
Doolin.
Okay, well, my apologies to our Dakota
Doolin.
Hills listeners. Dolan is 80?
That's what he said, yep.
Okay, what number was he before?
Well, that's the number he's got, so it wasn't on the roster.
All right, well, we'll go with that. Second down and 7 for Redfield. Falk with 2 remaining backs in the backfield. Hands it off to McGilvery again. McGilvery runs low and powers his way off the left side. The tackle in there was made by a number 65, and I don't have a 65 either. So I guess as we get later in the games here, they start moving people around.
Yeah, but I got a 65. Nolan Thurgard.
So a first down pickup for Redfield as the ball is marked on the Grizzlies' 15-yard line. So a nice pickup by McGilvery. And now flanking out to the right side, we have to the left side 3. Man in motion, and that is McGilvery coming into the backfield with Falk on a low snap from center, and he is dragged down. And the tackle on the play for the Grizzlies. Now I do have a number 56, Garrett Postma, so we'll hope that is a loss there to Falk as a quarterback sack, I guess you'd call it, although he didn't go back to pass, and that will bring up a 3-yard loss on the play. And the ball goes back to the 18-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 13 for Redfield. The ball needs to get down to the 11-yard line to be able to pick up the first down. Once again, Redfield flanking out 2 to the right side and 1 to the left with 1 remaining back. Falk, the quarterback, from the shotgun. Hands it off to McGilvery, finds some running room off the left side, and boy, he is a load to bring down. The ball came loose, and they say that the ball was down. The runner was down before the fumble occurred, and it looks like number 58. Well, we're having a terrible time today. 58 is not somebody that is on our roster. So we will try to get that repaired here.
Oh, you must have a different roster than me.
Ball's on the 14-yard line.
Caleb.
For Redfield.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay, we'll figure it out here in a second. I got another roster going on here that I hope is a more current one. Redfield with the ball, 3rd down and 8. Hands it off to McGilvery once again. This time he is tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. Again, the ball is loose, and the Dakota Hills team has returned the favor and picked up the loose ball.
The Grizzlies recover the ball. It looks like the 10-yard line. Parsons recovered the fumble for the Grizzlies. It'll be 1st and 10.
So the Grizzlies will put the ball in play, 1st down and 10, after teams have exchanged fumbles. Redfield with a golden opportunity there, but the Grizzlies got that fumble. 8:38 left to go in the first period. It is 1st and 10 with the ball on the 10-yard line. And some running room right up the middle for the Grizzlies. And the ball was carried by Rumspa. Number 14, Dylan, got a 1st down.
Pens on the tackle for Redfield.
So right away, the Dakota Hills, after fumbling on their very first offensive play after taking the opening kickoff, wind up getting a 1st down and 10. The ball is marked out on the 22, so a 12-yard pickup on the play, and the Grizzlies come out and flank 2 out to the right side. 1 in the slot on the left, and a remaining back tosses it out to the back that was in the backfield, and finally Radigan wraps him down strongly. as the ball was carried by Rumspa again.
Ball carried by Rumsa, tackled by Radigan.
Looked to be about a 3-yard pickup on the play. And we'll run the ball out to the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Just getting underway here with 7:57 left to go in the first period. No score, but a couple of fumbles. So maybe that gives a little bit of an explanation as to why these teams are winless this season. Although Redfield has done a pretty good job of possessing the ball, their big problem has been interceptions. Handoff to Rumspa once again, and literally grabbing him by the back of his shirt as he went by. And it looks like the tackle for Redfield was Camden Murray. So Rumsa will be carrying the ball once again. Gonna give him maybe a pickup of 3.5 or 4. So it's going to be 3rd down, and, let's call it 4. Looks like an awfully long 3 if that's what they're going to stick to there. One flanker out far to the right side. Under center is Evans. Handoff, and it doesn't look like the handoff is going to go anywhere as Redfield's left side of the defensive line jumps in there and stops the ball carrier as they tried to run another big back in there. Well, that is one number change that we finally realize that we do not have, and it's going to be 4th and 2, so there's a 1-yard pickup on the play. Well, if you're 0-7 on the season, Ted, I suspect you just might as well go for it.
Well, the last game of the season for them, so what do they have to lose?
4th and 2 on the 30-yard line. 6:22 left to go in the first period and no score. Let's see if Redfield can answer the call. They hand it off to the right side. It looks like the left side of the defensive line for Redfield did the job. Looks like McGilvery was the first man in there on the stop. The ball was handed off to number 35, Cooper Ebson, and Redfield now will put the ball in play on a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10 for the Pheasants as the ball is marked on. Well, if we can get youngsters to get out of the way of the yard markers there, looks like it'd be about the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
So Falk with a remaining back and 3 flankers out to the left side. High snap from center. McGilvery finds it, and he is a big load and has good speed, turning towards the line of scrimmage, and it looks like that Chase McGilvery, after retreating at least 10 yards, will wind up picking up positive yardage as he was put down on the side. There is a flag on the play, and it might be holding. I'm going to guess that only because of block in the back by Redfield, and what happens when there's a busted play like that in many cases, the lineman that's about ready to put a block in, and all of a sudden the runner goes zigs instead of zags. Yeah, so it's unfortunate that the penalty was assessed, but really not the fault per se of whoever gained the penalty, because there was a lot of running around and things like that, and assignments are blown and so on and so forth. The ball back at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 20 for the Pheasants. 5:50 left to go in the first period. Falk gets the ball, and he's back to throw. Steps out of the pocket, is rushed away, and tries to get some running room. Falk carrying the ball.
Tackled by Dolan.
Tackled by Dolan on the play. Dolan is the young man that was reassigned a number just before we came in here, so he is number 80, and he has been fairly busy. Okay, 2nd down and 20 for Redfield, as Ethan Falk did get back up to the original line of scrimmage after the 10-yard blocking in the back penalty. Falk back to throw again, wings it out to McGilvery. McGilvery cuts across and takes 2 fellas to bring him down. One tackler was Rumsa, but a completed pass to McGilvery. And he gains back some of the lost yardage. Ball is marked on the 37-yard line, so it's going to be a pickup of 4 yards for McGilvery, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 8. Actually, it was more like 8 yards that he picked up on that because they were back at 2nd and 20. Flankers out to the left side on the short side of the field for Redfield. On the near side, a single flanker. That is Dustin Radigan. Justin Falk steps forward, finds some running room, and gets dragged down from behind. And once again, that very, very active young man, Brooks Dolan. So let's see how much he picked up. Maybe a couple of yards. The ball will be marked just outside. Well, let's see. Where is the ball? Looks like at about the 27-yard line, 28. Oh, wait a minute. That's the 33. They've got everybody standing in front of the yard markers. That's the 30-yard line. They're inside of that, so it looks to be about the 28-yard line. 4th down for Redfield, and why not? 4th down and 8, the scoreboard says, so we'll go with that. 3 flankers out to the left side. Falk is in the backfield by himself. Radigan in motion, and once again, a bad snap from center, and Falk will fall on it, and that will be a huge, huge loss. That is the second bad snap from center, and that is very, very unusual for Eli Morissette, but Morissette has been out of action for about 2 weeks now, and a big, big loss as the ball is carried back to what looks like it'll be about the 42-yard line. About a 14-yard loss on the low snap. It's 1st down and 10 for the Grizzlies, and that will be on the Grizzly 42-yard line. So we've seen a lot of errors in this one already in the first period with 3:24 left to go and nothing on the scoreboard. The Grizzlies with 3 flanked out to the right, and they have a man in the slot on the open side of the field. From the shotgun position, the quarterback back, and he probably wishes he'd have put a few more people between him. Grady Fye in there, and then looks like Dustin Radigan was also in there, and very politely, Mr. Radigan helped him up.
Loss of about 12 will make it 2nd and 22 now for the Grizzlies.
So the quarterback, Aker, got rushed off of his feet there, and it's going to be 2nd down and pack a lunchtime. They figure about 22 yards with the ball marked back on the 33-yard line. They have one set of yard markers, and they're across the way, and they're only every 10 yards. And, of course, all of the players on the other side stand in front of them. I think I'm going to buy them a set of markers for this side of the field. Aker with the ball hands it off inside, and boy, that left side of the Redfield defensive line is not giving up anything. Rumpska was the ball carrier, and he was tackled for a loss. And whereas before it was pack a lunchtime, it looks like you're going to need to pack a lunch and a dinner now.
Either that or a big lunch.
Well, they are inside the 30-yard line. Looks to be about the 28-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 5 yards on the play. So that's going to make it 3rd and 27, and they are going to take a little break here. You're listening to KQ 1380 American, or rather
now is the time
Redfield
to secure product,
football.
lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres
Ray,
Ahead
I found out
also
what the
qualify
problem
for
is.
triple
My,
play grain premiums, diesel
my
discounts,
plug here,
and feed discounts.
if I wiggle the
Contact
wire
your local
around, I can
Agtegra
hear you.
agronomist to learn more on
But
how
it
Acres
doesn't
Ahead
stay there,
can maximize your
unfortunately,
farm's
so we're
earning
gonna have to stick
potential
with the phone,
straight
and I'll
from the
tell
start.
Ron
Agtegra
in the
Cooperative,
morning that,
strong, stable, dependable.
Yeah, that we need to repair that. Are you there?
At Heartland
Ray?
State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything
Well,
we do.
communicate to me, 'cause
Heartland
I
State
can't hear
Bank is a
anything.
family-owned
I took the
community
thing
bank
off my-
and here for you.
No, I took the
we have an
earplug
experienced
off,
lending
so that
staff for
probably helps
fast,
out
local
there.
decisions.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Heartland
back
State Bank
on.
offers competitive rates and is proud to
let me
provide
see, I gotta
uptown
get
services
this
with
to
a
get the
hometown
time.
touch. With 4 locations
okay,
in
I need to have
Redfield,
you come back to
Tulare,
me as soon as this
Wessington, and
commercial is
Highmark,
over with, please.
we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Long pass downfield intended for any one of 3 players for the Dakota Hills team.
Was incomplete, intended for Rumsa. It'll bring up 4th and long for the Grizzlies.
Wouldn't count on them punting. Like I say, it's the last game of the year. Just
Well, they do have
fun.
somebody back to punt, but I would be looking all over the place for a fake punt. Back for the punt return is Connor Zenz. And by golly, they did kick it. And Redfield needs to watch out there because it almost bounced and hit the back of Aiden Understock Jessen. And that would have been at about the 40-yard line, and that would have made it a live ball. But as it turned out, although he didn't see it, the ball bounced away from him. And Redfield will take over, but this time they are in their own territory. They had several golden opportunities as we're winding down with 1:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Neither team has scored. Both have fumbled, and both have turned it over on downs. We've had one punt. So Redfield with the ball on their 33-yard line. Falk hands it up the middle. Not much of a gain there.
About a yard.
Ball was carried by Baranin. So 1st and 10 starting on the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Maybe a 1-yard gain, and we have 1:17 left to go here in the first period. Neither score has teamed. Neither team has scored. I'll be okay. Keep your seats. This will pass.
Yeah.
We have one flanker far out to the left side and 2 to the near side. One remaining back is McGilvery, and Falk and he are having a little conversation. The tight end is Radigan in this particular case. Back to pass is Falk, and he gets rushed right out of the pocket as the linebackers, 55 and 62, came in and got him. 55 we don't have, 62 we don't have. Why am I having so much trouble with the
because they got
lineup?
different.
You have 55 and 62 on yours? No, you don't.
No.
Well, that's all right. The way it goes.
Dakota Hills players.
Yeah, the Dakota Hills players. That's the thing I'm looking on here.
Yeah,
Dakota Hills.
They didn't give us the numbers for them.
No, and I pulled this off of the latest thing off the roster off of the South Dakota site. So Falk is back, takes a shotgun pass, and throws it over the middle. The ball is intended over there for McGilvery, but off of his hands. But he had 3 defenders all around him, and that will bring up a 4th down and 18. So we're seeing an exercise in futility tonight, Ted.
Yes.
Well, McGilvery is back to punt. I'm going to start making up names of these young people. I'm terribly sorry for our Dakota Hills friends that are listening in. On the far side to get the punt is Rumpsa. It is a short punt, but it gets a Pheasant bounce, and looks like it will be going out of bounds here somewhere in the neighborhood of the Dakota Hills 40-yard line. So that will complete the first quarter. And you're listening to a Redfield High School sports presentation on KQ 1380.
Matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all,
I said that to Ted. I said, "Oh my God, if this thing ends in a tie,
to make sure it was a smooth ride." Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates.
So I'm being offered the racer now. A 0-0 tie. Oh my goodness sakes!
Well, that quarter moved long.
Every farm
pretty
is
good.
unique, but all farmers have something in common.
Well, maybe if nothing else, we'll get home early tonight.
Maximize their land and improve it for the next generation.
Here.
You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind.
Ray, bring me up to date,
Cooperative
please.
is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Welcome
Well,
back
hopefully
to the
they can hold
Heartland
on to the
State
ball
Bank
this
Press
quarter.
Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
The 40-yard line.
So Redfield has the ball, first down and 10 after the punt.
Dakota Hills.
Check the Dakota Hills has the ball, first down and 10, right on their own 40-yard line. As we're underway here in the second period, seeing 3 fumbles, a couple of turnovers on downs, and this is both sides doing this kind of work. Rumpsa with the ball. First man to get him will be Grady Fye, and then he is helped out by Baranin. So Rumpsa is beginning to really exert himself and carrying that ball almost on every handoff. Looks like he picked up maybe 2 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 8. And the ball, they say, is marked on the 42-yard line. Flankers out to the left, 3 for Dakota Hills, 1 remaining back, and back to pass is the quarterback. Throws it over the middle. It's tipped and intercepted. Intercepted on the play. And let's see who picked it up. Camden Murray got the interception. Number 56, INT. And now Redfield is in a great position. Again with a very, very short field, but they've had that now for the 3rd time. And the previous 2, they have not had an opportunity to get the ball into the end zone. After the interception and return, the ball is marked on the Redfield, or check that, the Grizzlies' 48-yard line. To the short side of the field, they have 2 flankers and a wing. Remaining back is McGilvery. Ethan Falk is calling signals. Gets the ball, hands it off to McGilvery straight forward, and he drags a couple of players. I tell you what, if I was a safety or even a linebacker and I saw that 6'3", 230-pound back coming at me, I would be a little concerned about sticking my nose in there. But McGilvery just picked up 2 yards, and that'll put the ball down on the 46-yard line in Grizzlies territory, 2nd down and 8. Kevin Weller flanked way out to the right side and then 3 to the left side. McGilvery in motion and gets back in the backfield there. Falk from the shotgun. McGilvery again running low, open running room, and powers his way up near the 40-yard line in Grizzly territory. Going to be fairly close to a first down there as they mark the ball down at the 41-yard line, so a 5-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up a critical 3rd down. And we're going to say it's a long 2 or a short 3. Let's call it 3rd and 3. 9:56 left to go here in the first half, and neither team has scored. McGilvery in the backfield with Falk, 2 flankers out to the right and 1 to the left. Falk again to McGilvery, again finds a hole, knocks his own player out of the way to get the first down. As Elijah Morissette got contacted from behind, shoved out of the way, and McGilvery moved the ball for the first down. Ball looked to be about the 37, 38-yard line. First down and 10 for Redfield. Again, 1 flanker right and 2 to the left. And player on the wing there, Falk, calling signals from the shotgun. Remaining back is Baranin, and he finds a big hole up the middle. It looks to me like they might have been keying on where McGilvery was, as the tackle was turned in there by Brooks Dolan, and unfortunately for the Grizzlies, Dolan goes off the field.
6 on the play, make it 2nd and 4 now for the Pheasants.
That's smash small football. That's what I'd keep doing, just smashing it right up the middle, get 5, 6, 7 yards at a time.
Absolutely, as long as they can hang on to that gall-darn ball.
Yeah, keep both hands around it.
So we're going to go 2nd down and 4 for Redfield. This time, Falk is pretty much by himself in the backfield, and he will take it on a keeper straight forward, and he will pick up the first down more than likely. The ball is up to the inside the 25-yard line, looks maybe to about the 24. So Falk picks up the first down on a quarterback keeper straight up the middle. Ball is on the 24-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. 3 flanked out wide to the right side. Falk by himself in the backfield. Once again, a quarterback keeper gets some running room. Nice block in there for Redfield, turned in by Elijah Morissette. Looks like he picks up 7 yards.
3 yards.
Excuse me, did I say 3? I'm saying
second and
7. He picked up 3 yards. Yes, I'm a math major.
Yes. The little numbers bother them kind of people, though, don't they?
I'm sorry, what?
The little numbers, they call them.
Keep putting those little numbers up as long as it's 3 yards or more a carry. That'll work. 2 flankers right, McGilvery in the backfield along with Falk, and 1 flanker to the left. Falk back, and he rolls out to his right, and he gets rid of the ball just before he is ready to be knocked down. The pass, if you will, was intended for Connor Zenz, but I think it was oh my gosh, I better get rid of this piece of stuff before I get knocked down.
I think he had the option to run or pass that time, and they had it pretty well covered because that smash mouth right up front, going right up the gut, they seem to be doing all right there. I'd stay after that.
Just keep it, yeah, absolutely. Keep doing it until they stop you.
Well, they're getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry going right up the middle, you know. So them boys are blocking tonight.
Okay, 2 flankers to the right. McGilvery in the backfield along with Falk is to Falk's right. Back to throw is McGilvery, throws it over the middle. It's complete to McGilvery, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown. And Redfield, for the first time this season, goes ahead in a ball game on a pass from Falk to McGilvery, and a 21-yard TD pass. 6:51 left to go here in the first half, and Redfield leads at 6-0. And it's awfully nice to see the Redfield Pheasants ahead on the scoreboard. First time this year.
Yeah, the boys didn't know what to do. Who was supposed to be out there in the extra point?
Went 52 yards in 8 plays. Looks like Pheasants are going to go for 2 here. Full house backfield with Falk taking the snap from under center. And a whistle on the play, and let's see what we have going on here. It looks like maybe Redfield will be taking a timeout to discuss things. You're listening to a Redfield sports presentation.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. They carry hot stuff products like pizzas, sandwiches, appetizers, and cookies. So before you take a trip, or if you're out on the town, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline and use the Dino Pay app for additional savings. Grab your snacks and browse the large selection of cold beverages. And visit the automatic car wash for a spotless shine in your vehicle. One Stop is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities. Stop in to the One Stop in Redfield.
Independent
Well, thank you, Ray. I
in
appreciate
Bristol,
it.
Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
Well, we are back, ready to go with the 2-point conversion here for Redfield. They're in a power I, but rolling out, and Falk decides to throw it at the last second, and it is complete. So a 2-point conversion, the conversion to Radigan, and once again, Justin Radigan shows that he can hang on to a ball as he does when he is playing basketball, which he will be a cornerstone of the basketball team. So that will put 8 points on the board for Redfield, and we will be back with the kickoff right after this for Redfield Sports Presentation on KQ 1380.
Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Is that your brother?
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud
and the kickoff for Redfield off of Chase McGilvery. A short one comes down to about the 25-yard line. And the ball carrier picks the ball up, and fine play in there by David Lopez. And I think that's the first time we've called his name.
Yeah. As the Grizzlies will take it over first and 10.
So after the kickoff, it'll be Dakota Hills taking the ball over, first down and 10, as Redfield, with 6:45 left to go in the half, is leading it by a score of 8-0. And I stand corrected. Our producer engineer indicates that there was an earlier game where Redfield did score the first points, and they were ahead at one time. So I stand corrected. Ball is marked on the 20-yard line in the Grizzly territory. Their quarterback, Aker, is under center this time instead of taking the shotgun. Turns around and hands it off, and it looks like very little running room. Rumpsva is ganged up on. This time, Dakota Hills tried it to the left side, and they had been trying it to the Redfield left defensive side and were not too successful. So it is a no gain on the play, second down and 10. The ball still marked on the 20-yard line. Dakota Hills with two flankers left and two flankers right. One remaining back in the backfield along with the quarterback, Aker. Fakes a handoff and tries to run, but he gets swarmed under. Radigan and Phi in on the tackle, and a sack on the play. So Radigan and Phi pick up the tackle for a loss, and it's going to be third down. Looks like a loss of 4 on the play. So the ball is going to be back on the, about the 16-yard line in Dakota Hills territory. If we're very kind, we might give them the 17-yard line. It's going to be third down and a long way to go, 14. Back to throw again, airs it out. Somebody's down there, and there's a lot of bumping and trumping around. The back judge throws a flag, and we're going to assume that it's going to be an automatic first down with a pass interference.
But there may be another one back here, a flag too, Cole.
Oh, they got two flags back in the backfield, so maybe, yeah, it could be. I have to lean out the window and breathing on the back of our cameraman, Alex.
Be offsetting.
It's going to be offsetting, so we're going to come back and try this all over again. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 14 after the penalty. Ball's marked back on the 16-yard line. And the Grizzlies come right back with 2 left and 2 right. Low snap from center. Aker picks it up and throws it long and overthrows his intended receiver, Rumpsva. Rumpsva does everything on this team. The 2 numbers that we have constantly called has been Brooks Dolan, number 80, and number 14, Dylan Rumpsva. Now, Dolan went off earlier, and I don't know whether he has come back into the game. I don't find him on the sideline over there, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. 4th and 14, Connor Zenz is back to take the punt. Connor standing right on his 50-yard line. Kick is away. Connor moves to his left, takes it on the 47, breaks to his left, slips one tackler, has down the sideline, and finally is driven out of bounds. But a nice return by Connor Zenz.
Down the 21-yard line. Pretty good run back.
1st and 10 for Redfield after Zenz has a beautiful return. Looked to be about 23 yards on the return. And Redfield will put it in play on the Grizzlies' 21-yard line.
Well, they should get back to smash mouth football again. That's what they were doing there when they scored that last touchdown.
So McGilvery in the backfield with Falk. We got Radigan on the wing on the right side to the open side of the field. Falk hands it straight up to McGilvery, and I guess that, McGilvery dropped the ball and then fell right on top of it, and he might have gotten the wind knocked out of him as he's a little slow getting up. The ball came out, but the ball fell right in front of him, and he was able to fall right on it, but it hit him right in the solar plexus, and thought maybe he might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Looks to be about a 5-yard pickup on the play. Ball on the 16-yard line. So +5 for McGilvery, 2nd and 5. Redfield threatening, 3 flankers out to the right side. McGilvery and Falk in the backfield with Radigan on the wing once again. And give it to McGilvery.
Couple of yards.
Couple of yards on the play. And nice to see that Dolan is back in the game for Dakota Hills, the tackle by he and Caleb Miller.
Well, we know this is going to be 4 down, so I hope they run it this one.
No question about the 4 downs. The ball marked on the 14-yard line. That's a pickup of 2 for Big Mac, and it'll be 3rd down and 3. Flank way out to the right side is Kevin Weller. Got 2 remaining backs, and they got a couple of big horses there, including Phi in the backfield. Baranin and Phi in the backfield along with McGilvery. They hand to McGilvery, and he gets a lot of blocking over there, but I think they telegraphed what they were going to do because the left side of the defensive line for Dakota Hills got all over that. A very slight pickup on the play. Well, they got down to 4th and 1, and I think you're exactly right. So Big Mac with a 2-yard pickup again.
Big, short one.
A short one. This might be a time to fake it and toss it. I don't know. So Redfield will call a timeout, and we will be back in a second. This is a Redfield.
Everyone deserves a fresh start. So if you're ready to live debt-free, our on-staff certified financial counselors are ready to help. Dakota Land Federal Credit Union can assist with debt consolidation, improving your credit score, reducing payments, and reviewing your interest rates, all through your customized debt management plan. Call or stop by your friendly Dakota Land Federal Credit Union branch and schedule your no-obligation free debt management review today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start.
You might need to
so
have
that
some
the people may live.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Ball given off to the right side. Check that, the left side. And first out for Redfield. And Ted, I have to admit, we were kind of leaning out and around, and I did not see who picked up the ball. Did they give it to McGilvery again?
McGilvery again, yeah. He's doing the smash mouth.
1-yard pickup on the play for Mac.
Only needed a half a yard or so.
Ball is on the 9-yard line, they say. So in fact, he picked up quite a few yards there.
Well, it actually looks like to me it's resting right on the 10. It's right on the paint.
Well, we're at a horrible angle here in the press box. We have to lean out to see what's going on. McGilvery in the backfield. Falk back to throw the ball. And over the middle, it is complete. And that was to McGilvery out of the backfield. So pass play kind of crossed up Dakota Hills. Mack picks up the couple of yards there. Like I said, a very low angle here. Looks to be about the 7 to me, but I won't quibble. 7-yard line. So a pickup of 2.5, 3. Second down and goal from the 7. Flanker, one of them way out to the left, 3 to the right. Falk hands the ball straight up the middle to McGilvery. McGilvery shakes 2 tacklers and dives into the end zone for a touchdown. And I want to tell you, there were 3 Dakota Hills kids that bounced right off of him. So a touchdown for Redfield. And that will run the score up to 14-0 at the moment. But the extra point is pending. So McGilvery carrying on that drive several times. As Zen's got a 23-yard punt return, setting the ball up on the 21. So 6 plays and 21 yards. And McGilvery carried it, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the final 7. So we got 19 yards for McGilvery on that particular drive. Redfield coming out. And it is good. So they...
Falk carried it in from there.
Yeah. So an extra point
already
of
got
2.
13 carries, That's pretty good for high school.
He has 13 carries so far?
Yep, so far in the game.
Absolutely amazing. You're listening to
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
But what is he?
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas
he's listed
to work?
at 6'3" and
bank
230.
Asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank & Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Boy, look at that.
Redfield kicks it off, taken deep. First line of defenders. The ball carrier got through there as the deep man picking up the ball.
See no flags.
Nope, no flag, but a nice return by number 41. I don't know why we are having such a horrible time with the roster here. I've never had this happen before. Do you have your roster on? Do you have Dakota Hills roster, number 41? No 41. Well, I apologize to anybody listening who is a fan of Dakota Hills. I really apologize. I pulled that roster off the state site before the game today, but we'll have to go with it. Ball is on the 35-yard line and running off the left side. Ball carrier was that Dolan? It was. So we've got a timeout here. And Dakota Hills taking a timeout as we're winding down things here in the second quarter, getting ready to go to halftime. You're listening to Redfield
At
Sports
Brigham and Crop
Presentation on
Services, they offer
KQ
a full line of
1380.
crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrughamandCropInsurance.com.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, I tell you what, if I'm not mistaken, there was an offensive penalty there. There's a penalty flag thrown in the end zone. And there's a penalty flag back here at the line of scrimmage.
Because he pushed him off to get
very,
to him.
very markedly, no question about it, the defender or the pass receiver.
That's what they called it.
Pushed
offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference, absolutely, no question about it. Well, I'm glad they caught it. And then there was another flag thrown in the end zone, and a little bit of conversation going on with Dakota Hills being the conversers. So a touchdown called back for pass interference, and that will be 15 yards.
That looked like one of them deals the referee or the umpire couldn't get his flag out of his pocket.
Couldn't get it out there quick enough.
He got in the end zone.
Oh, that's why he threw it there. I was wondering.
Because sometimes you see them reach, they miss it. They miss it. They tucked it down too far the first time, but I've done that myself, You feel like a dummy, but you get it out as soon as you can. Oh, they're going to let it. They're going to take the holding penalty.
They're going to go both of them? Well, the holding penalty is 10, but I thought pass interference was 15.
It is. They must have took the pass interference. Taunting is an automatic, and the holding was added to it.
Okay, so you got the holding and then the taunting at the other end. I thought something happened in the end zone down there. Redfield leading it by a score of 16-0. And the clock shows 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Second down and 31 after all of this shenanigans going on. Back to throw is Akers. He's flushed out of the pocket and tries to get some running room, but is denied there, I believe, by Morissette and Phi. It is indeed their tackles. Little or no gain on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 31. So we had a holding play. Pass downfield. It's going to be intercepted. The interceptor, let's see who that was. Trying to pick up a number. The pass was intercepted by Ethan Falk, and he returned it into Grizzly territory. So Falk, the ball was overthrown, and it looked like it was almost intended for him. And that will set up Redfield with 18 seconds to go here in the first half. And the ball is resting on about the 18-yard line.
If they're conservative, they should be able to get 3 plays. Because they only got 1 timeout.
3 flankers to the right. Falk back to throw. Moves out to his right. Decides to tuck the ball and run. And gets maybe a couple of 3 yards before he is pushed out of bounds over there. Well, he picked up close to 4. So Falk back to throw, got flushed out of the pocket and picked up about 4 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. The ball on the 14-yard line. 11 seconds left to go here in the first half as Redfield leads it by a score of 16-0. 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. Falk and McGilvery in the backfield. Falk will handle the ball first. Back to throw once again into the end zone. Long downfield. And a flag on a pass interference. The ball was intended for Justin Falk, or chuck that Radigan.
Be half the distance to go.
So the pass intended for Radigan, but pass interference on it. And it will be, now is this an automatic first down?
Yeah,
no.
Automatic first down,
is it?
half
Okay.
the distance to go because it was inside the 20-yard line.
So Ted Kimball, now wait a minute, they aren't marking up the first down here.
Yeah, it's a automatic first down.
Oh, okay. Well, where do they have the ball? They have the ball on the 9-yard line. So it's first and goal from the 9. They still have the yard markers up there. Finally they say, okay, moving forward.
Yeah, it's an automatic first down.
Well, we're going to have a timeout on the play here. And we will be back in 30
What if we
seconds.
said a bank isn't a
This
place to
is a
lock up
Redfield
money?
Sports
It's a place
presentation
to set
on
it free.
KQ 1380.
What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if
Knock 'em
meets
down
why
and
not?
Get a touchdown, but
If you are ready to change when you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
I've seen them before.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Okay, we're back, and Ted, tell us what the strategy should be here for Dakota Hills.
If I was the coach, I'd keep interfering with them because there's only 10 seconds left or 8 seconds left on the clock, and the clock can run out, and they ain't going to get a touchdown. I mean, that's just good strategy, you know.
Well, the clock shows 6 seconds, so there is the possible strategy. The ball is marked on the 9-yard line.
Because it'd be half the distance, be a 4.5-yard line. They'll get another play, but...
So Falk in the background with backfield with McGilvery. Swings it out to McGilvery, but it was a little bit out of his reach. He tried to make a one-handed catch as out there was Phi. And also trying to get a lead block in there for Redfield was Colin Dean. But the pass was incomplete, and it'll be second down and goal. We have 2 seconds left to go, so this is going to be now or forget it in the first half. Redfield with a flanker all the way out to the right side. That is Kevin Weller, left side. The flanker is Connor Zenz. Back to throw is Falk, and he gets brought down on a sack, and that will end the half. And that fella Dolan was all over him. Brooks Dolan, one of the captains for Dakota Hills. And that will end our first half.
One of the great things
Redfield
about working with
on the
Summit
lead here by a score of
Contracting is that we are
16-0,
the
and
farm
you're listening
builders.
to
We build
KQ
premium grain
1380.
systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today
Yeah, I thought
and
with
the
the
future.
senior thing it would be
Let's get started on
not
your
off
farm
a long
project
time,
at
but
buildsummit.com.
Well, I'm going to have to read the halftime
At
sports
Northern
live,
State
which
University,
I'm not too
your
thrilled
future
about,
starts
but,
with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life
I do have
with
a commercial
opportunities
about
to choose from numerous
maybe,
student activities and
minute and a half
events,
or so
all in a
into it,
safe,
so.
welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you are all enjoying the student
You're gonna have to
productions of
run
your
some
school.
bumper music here, 'cause I'm
Tonight's
way-
event
I
and
thought I
every
was way
event produced
ahead,
by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you
Saturday,
love to
okay,
follow
that's
and support.
Thousands
Become
of
a
little-
booster of your
Okay,
school's
well, you're
live
gonna
event
have to,
coverage by becoming a sponsor.
do
It's a
something
great
here,
way to
'cause
show
it's
your
gonna
support
be,
of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
We are back at halftime here with Redfield leading it by a score of 16-0, and Redfield definitely in unfamiliar territory. What did you see here in the first half, Ted?
Well, they really, to be honest with you, neither team's really doing much. Dakota Hill has 1 -yard rushing and 4 yards passing, which isn't much. And Redfield has 70 yards rushing and 39 passing, so there can be some improvement in the second half.
Well, a win is a win.
That's right.
We're going to take it because I hate to be negative, but we're going to have a situation where
they're getting better.
Going to duel. Yeah,
they're blocking pretty good on them right up the middle plays,
They sure are, and of course, like we said before, when you see a load like Chase McGilvery, 6'3",
4 guys hanging on him, and he's still plowing for it.
Yeah. And so how many yards does he have and how many carries?
Chase has got 67 yards on 13 carries.
Well, that'll work all day long.
Yep.
Well, we're going to be back in 1 minute and check with Halftime Sports. You're listening to KQ 1380.
Hayter Construction is your local trenching choice in Redfield. Whether you need electrical, fiber, water, or sewer, Hayter Construction can fulfill all your trenching needs. So give Justin a call at 605-460-2767 for your next trenching project. Hayter Construction is a proud supporter of all Redfield Pheasant sports and activities. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
This is KQ 1380 Halftime Sports. The Redfield Pheasants volleyball team came tantalizingly close to wins in all 3 games last night against the highly ranked Hamlin Lady Chargers, and that is not the script that we have going on here. My goodness sakes, we're having more trouble tonight than I can shake a stick at. The volleyball team does come up with some activities this week, and they will be playing on Wednesday, and or check that Tuesday and Thursday. We'll try to get that up here in a quick second. It'll be Warner on Tuesday. And then they will come back and be off until the following week when they go and play Groton area. And then the final 2 games, all 3 of them at home actually, will be Wolsey Wessington and Tiaspazina. In between, the only activity that we have besides the dual game the next Friday night, October the 13th, Friday the 13th, we'll have a cross-country meet. And that will be happening on the 21st of October. And that will be the state final for cross country. So let's see if we can kind of reconnoiter things and get things together here. Well, it looks like we have a totally incorrect script. So that is kind of upsetting. My apologies to you for a very unprofessional situation here. Let's take a look and see. The Starters Lane Bowling League is underway for the 2023-24 season. And V-Gals and Bundy's Angels are in the leadership there. And let's see if we can't find something going on here and be able to take care of the halftime sports for you in exactly the manner that is intended. We will need to look them up here in just a second and get things all corrected and ready to go here as the halftime sports, the Redfield Pheasant volleyball team That is the wrong one as well. So this is kind of fun and exciting. Are we having a good time yet? Let me see if I can find on my...
3-0 with Clark.
Yeah, they got 3 wins and took care of that business there. Okay, let's try this one here. Yes, very good. The golf team plays 4 players in the golf tournament. That was the state golf tournament over in Rapid City, and came away with victories there. Well, not victories. They came away with Seth Domke being the leading golfer in that particular one. And all I can tell you is it looks like we recorded something that shouldn't have been recorded. Here we go. After winning 3 matches, the volleyball team, and only losing 1 to earn a silver medal in the Pheasants Volleyball Classic last weekend, Redfield has been idle this past week. The Redfield Lady Pheasants will get back in action next week with 2 matches. The first one will be at home Tuesday against undefeated and second-ranked Warner. The second will be on Thursday on the road in Webster. Varsity first serves are expected to be around 6:45. Redfield Volleyball will then be off for 8 days until October 20th, when they have 3 consecutive home matches to end the season. The 1A Volleyball Regional Tournament is set to start on October 31st. Redfield, with the match record of 9 wins and 12 losses, are currently in 5th place. 1 through seeds to 4 get home matches, and if play started today, the Pheasants would be opening the postseason on the road against the 4th-seeded Sisseton. However, Redfield has 5 matches to try to get a home match in the playoffs, and there's another however, and of the 5 final matches that they have, 3 teams have winning records. Well, now that we've kind of regrouped ourselves, we will have more halftime sports coming up right after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Redfield High School Sports Presentation on KQ 1380. Okay, you take a break. The Redfield Cross Country team will be participating in the Regional 1A Region Tournament. That'll be next Thursday in Webster. The Redfield runners may have a slight advantage going into the meet, as their last meet was at the same course in Webster for the NEC gathering. In that meet, Peyton Moore finished with his 3rd best time of the year, over 5,000 meters. Emma Fugman had her best finish of the year, and Jody Turner had her 2nd best time over the same course that each ran in the NEC. High school football for other teams in the KQ 1380 service area with games scheduled for tonight are Warner at Esterline Hendricks. Faulkton is home against Faith, and several teams have picked up byes. They are Faulkton, Miller, Clark, Willow Lake, Northwestern, and Groton all have byes this week. The South Dakota College football schedule finds South Dakota State at Illinois State. Augustana is away at Southwest Minnesota State. Black Hills State has a home game against New Mexico Highlands. University of South Dakota plays Murray State at home. The University of Sioux Falls takes on Concordia St. Paul in Minnesota. South Dakota Mines has a home date against Western Colorado. and Northern State is home to Minot State. Dakota State is at Dickinson State, and Dakota Wesleyan has a bye. The Aberdeen Wings ice hockey team is on the road in Minnesota to play Minot. The Wings will return home on October 13th after their 4-game road trip. And as I mentioned earlier, the V-Gals and Bundy's Angels continue to lead their respective leads in the Starters Lanes Winter Leagues. V-Gals had a 1-match lead over Johnson Oil in the Pheasant League, and Bundy's Angels expanded their lead to 5 matches over the 2 teams tied for second, that being Starters and Who Gives a Split. Well, we will be back in 30 seconds this time, and we will continue with some area news that we call KQ Tips. You're listening to KQ 1380. KQ Tips on KQ 1380. Here's a unique fundraiser. It's called Flock Your Yard, Watch Your Mouth, and it's put on by the local cancer support group in Faulkton. It'll be from Monday, October the 9th until the 13th. Here's how it works. You may buy one of these plastic flamingos for $35 donation. Then you place it on someone else's yard. Ick. Now that person has to pay $25 donation to have the darn thing removed. Now, if you don't want to see a plastic flamingo in your yard, get with the organizers and buy an insurance policy for just $15, and you will be put on the No Flipping Flamingo list. Say that fast 10 times. To find out more about all this, give Grace a call. She is at 252-0106. That's 252-0106 to find out about how you can flamingo someone or avoid being flamingoed. Sounds like great fun with Faulkton's Flock Your Yard, starting on Monday, October the 9th, and running through the 13th. The Chicago Northwestern Railroad Depot Museum is inviting you to join them for their annual Box Lunch Social Fundraiser. That'll be on Thursday, the 19th of October. It'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning and run until 4 in the afternoon. Now, it'll only cost $10 for a sandwich, your choice of ham, beef, or turkey on white or wheat bun, chips, a salad, and here's the clincher. You get a Rice Krispie treat with all of that. How about that? You need to grab and go maybe? Well, that can be done by picking up your luncheon from 1 until, 11 until 1 o'clock. This is all part of the 109th anniversary of the Redfield Railroad Depot and a fundraiser for their fine operation. All right, let's recap. On Thursday, October the 19th, the Chicago Northwestern Railroad Depot will be holding their annual Box Lunch Social Fundraiser. It is just $10 for a really nice lunch. Now, you may eat in or take out. Orders are being taken at 472-4566. That's 472-4566. Now, the depot would greatly appreciate you placing your order for takeout or eat in by Tuesday, October the 10th. That number to call once again is 472-4566. The takeout order pickup times are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you wish to eat in, then you are welcome anytime from 10 until 4. Well, we have the teams coming back onto the field here, and with the last second piece of information, Ted, what do you got?
You don't want to forget on Monday. Monday's a holiday, Native American Day, so the banks are closed, and I think there's no school either, so Native American Day.
Well, they call it Native American Day around here, and the rest of the world calls it Columbus Day. Right. I think I agree with South Dakota because there are some stories about Columbus that don't bode very well. Well, that about takes care of the action here, at least for the meantime. And we will try to get back to where we were and take just a second to take a quick time out. You're listening to KQ 1380.
You'll find friendly small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Malpert Insurance is built on a foundation of nearly 31 years of experience, knowledge, and customer service for multi-peril crop insurance, forage, crop hail, and livestock and insurance coverage. Malpert Insurance has industry experts and talented staff to work side by side, assisting in your operation. Protect your business with coverage that matters and service that cares. Contact Caitlin Hoots at 605-290-9719 or Jared Keene at 605-450-5322.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we are back for the second half, and a second half where Redfield currently has a 16-0 lead. And some observations from the first half, Ted?
Well, Redfield did pretty good. Had 70 yards rushing, 39 passing, and the defense was pretty good. They held Dakota Hills a -1 yard rushing and 4 yards passing. So the defense, right off the gate, they got that fumble, so of course they turned around and fumbled themselves, but their defense is playing pretty good tonight. They're getting in there and they're tackling him, sacking him, and the whole works.
Well, Redfield has put 16 on the board, and this is only the second time they've had any kind of a lead, and the first time they've led at halftime. So Redfield will be receiving the kickoff, and going back to receive will be Noah Johnson and Connor Zenz. Checking on who will be kicking off here for Dakota Hills. Looks like that Dolan kid. Boy, he's done a heck of a job.
I was watching him in warm-ups, and he was kicking her 40 yards. So.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I can't see it. What are you telling me?
Your mics are still on when you're doing ads.
I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have realized that when we go to advertising, for some reason, the system is not working. It's supposed to cut our mics off, so hopefully we haven't said anything naughty here. All right, the kickoff for the second half here. And picking up the ball is Connor Zenz. No, that's Noah Johnson. Breaks down to the left side now, reverses his field and goes to the right and has a good return and is finally knocked out just shy of the 50-yard line. So Noah Johnson found the fence. Now what happens on a kickoff is they try to set up a fence on either the right side or the left side of the field, and he got the ball on his left side of the field, and instead of going straight forward, did finally get over to the fence, as they call it, a ring of blockers trying to put themselves at every 5 yards, and did pick up a really nice return. So Redfield has the ball, and the ball is on their 47-yard line. Ethan Falk at quarterback for Redfield. Back to throws. Swings it out here to Noah Johnson. Johnson gets away from one runner. Gets a first down. Breaks a tackle. And finally is driven out of bounds in Dakota Hills territory to the 30-yard line. So 23 yards on the pass play and a first down for Redfield. So Noah picking them up and laying them down not only on the kickoff, but also on this pass reception here. The ball marked on the 33-yard line. First and 10, full house backfield for Redfield. And the handoff to McGilvery. McGilvery finds a big running room, gets away from one tackler, gets away from another, and finally jams the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line, probably inside the 15-yard line. And it'll be another first down and 10 for Redfield. And boy, they have come out, Ted, and meant business.
Right. That's why I say they're smash mouth up right down the center. They're getting all kinds of yards.
Well, the ball is marked on the 10-yard line, so a 23-yard pickup for Mr. Mack after a 23-yard pass play, and Redfield is threatening to expand their 16-0 lead. Handoff inside to Barana, but he finds absolutely zero running room. In on the tackle is Nolan Thuringer. And a little bit of a loss on the play. Looks like a loss of around 3. So Baranin could not find any running room, and it looks like Dakota Hills brought the house. They brought the linebackers. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal. The ball marked on the 13-yard line. 2 flankers out to the right, 1 to the left, and a wingman to the left. Falk with the ball. Once again, McGilvery straight up the middle, and he just powers his way through. Check on the tackler there. Looks like Dolan, my goodness sakes, Ted, we've called his name 6,000 times. Nice job for that young man.
Well, he's the biggest guy on the line.
So it's going to be 3rd down and goal. The ball marked just inside the 10-yard line. We'll give it the 9, so 3rd and goal from the 9. Flanker way out to the right side for Redfield. That's Kevin Weller. Back to throw, McGilvery. Check that. Falk, left side, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted there. And my goodness sakes, that Dolan kid was out there again. Boy, I tell you what, college scouts need to kind of take a big, long look at that young man. I realize Dakota Hills is not the finest of football teams, but he's in the category of finest of football players. Flanked all the way out to the right side. We have Sandos. Sands. Throw over the middle. And the pass is complete. And it is complete to Justin Radigan on a 4th down and 9. So a pass of 9 yards right over the middle to Radigan brings up a touchdown for Redfield. And we have 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the extra point will be on its way here shortly.
Boy, he sure squeezed it in tight, didn't he?
Yeah, he...
three Dakota Hills players all around.
I want to tell you, he squeezed that sucker. I thought it was going to go inside his tummy. All the way out to the right side is Weller once again. A remaining back. McGilvery straight up the middle. And let's see, he made it. So McGilvery up the middle for an extra point. And we're going to go run it up to 42. Check that, 24-0. And that will put the Redfield Pheasants on the board with 24-0 for Dakota Hills.
Loved it.
You're listening to a Redfield High School sports presentation on KQ 1380.
Friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
All right, here we go with Redfield kicking off. The boot is away, and I tell you, McGilvery can really put a toe into it. The ball taken on about the 12-yard line, and a host of Redfield tacklers meets the return man at about the 25-yard line. So Dakota Hills will put the ball in play, first down and 10 on the 25. So the Grizzlies with 75 yards to go here to get on the board. They've only scored one touchdown the entire season. They have been shut out on 6 of the 7 occasions that they have gone to a football game. Aker taking the ball from under center and hands it off over the left side. Grady Fye kind of wrestled the ball carrier down. I thought that Grady had knocked the ball loose. The ball carrier was Lincoln Niles. Grady Fye almost took that ball away from him. We'll give Niles about a 4-yard pickup, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. And the ball is on the 31-yard line. Actually, it's right at the 30, so we'll only give him 5. 2nd down and 5. Pitch out, coming to the near side. Once again, the ball carrier's Niles, and a flag goes down. And I think maybe it might have been an inadvertent face mask penalty. But it was a tackle for loss. We'll see what the story is on the penalty here. They're conferring with Hank Brasilio for Redfield, and it's going to be a holding penalty. And that holding penalty is against Dakota Hills. And now they're explaining what I think might be an offside penalty. They might be offsetting. No, apparently not. So it'll bring up 2nd down. There is a walk-off of, well, let's see. The ball is on the 20-yard line. So hold there. And the ball is marched back, and there's going to be about a 2nd and 15. Back to throw is Aker. Gets rid of the ball and completes it over to the far side. Nice pass for Dakota Hills. Collecting the ball. And Redfield apparently made the tackle out of bounds, and the flag came out, so it looks like a late hit. The pass was collected by Rumsa. So let's see what they do with it there. Redfield, and they will have 15 yards marked off against them, and that will be added on to the end of the play. So it'll be 1st down and 10. The ball is marked on the 48-yard line. So in essence, it's going to be about an 18-yard gain recorded for the Grizzlies. But they're still in their own territory on the 48. 8:34 left to go in the 3rd period. Redfield leading it here by a score of 24-0. Once again, the Grizzlies test the right side of the defensive line for Redfield, and they've been very, very unsuccessful over there. A pickup of maybe 1 yard on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. We'll put the ball on the 49-yard line, maybe 49 and a half, if you will, with 8:06 left to go in the 3rd period. Redfield leading it by a score of 24-0. Grizzlies send 2 flankers out to the right side and 1 out to the left. Aker taking the ball with a back on his right and hands it off to Dolan. And Dolan, the big man, powers his way forward. The ball will go forward inside to Redfield territory. We'll mark it on about the 48-yard line. So Dolan doing a little power running for his team. Picks up 3. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Boy, Dolan is everything on that team, huh, Ted?
No, he's playing all of them.
Aiken with the ball, fumbles the pass from center and throws it out here, intended for Niles, but it was short as he kind of hurried his throw trying to get rid of it as a Redfield Pheasant was bearing down on him. So an incomplete pass, and that will bring up 4th down and 5, and I don't know. They've kicked it once, Ted, but
I don't think they're going to kick it. I think they're going to go ahead and play through.
Might as well.
You know, what do you got to lose? You're down 24-0. They haven't won the game all season.
Can't dance and it's too wet to plow, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
2 flankers right, 2 flankers left. A player in the wing, and Aker back to throw, and he was rushed off of his feet by Radigan. Oh, my goodness sakes. He threw the ball and got rid of it, but nobody was in the neighborhood. As I would imagine, he needs a little Ben Gay for his ribs on that one because Radigan really nailed him.
Just hit him about the time he was throwing it. I made the ball a lame duck.
So it'll be Redfield's ball on their own 48-yard line, leading at 24-0 with just under 7 minutes to play here in the third period. Redfield has pretty much used their power game today, mostly on the back of number 8, Chase McGilvery. He is the lone back. Ethan Falk taking the snap, hands it off to McGilvery. Straight arms one man, gets into the open field, and outruns another. Straight arms another, and he's headed for the goal line. He gets tackled and down, but he dives into the end zone. And Chase McGilvery went through 2 tacklers and then straight armed 2 more on his way for a 52-yard touchdown. And Redfield jumps it up to a score of 30-0. The extra point on the way in just a minute or so, as McGilvery had a big gaping hole on the left side. That would be the left side of the offensive line for Redfield, as they did a good job blocking. And it appears that the Redfield Pheasants are going to go for 2. Earlier in the season, they had Justin Radigan kicking extra points, but they are not doing that this time. Falk as the quarterback from the shotgun position, and we're going to have a timeout here. And it looks like a timeout. Well, there's a penalty flag down.
Illegal substitution.
Well, they had a substitute come in very at the last second. Redfield did that earlier in the game and got called for it. Oh, it's on the Pheasants. I thought he waved towards the other side, but my mistake, as the Redfield Pheasants will now be driven back. 5-yard penalty, so that puts them on the 8-yard line. And it looks like they will try the extra point. It'll be McGilvery holding. Now remember that McGilvery was the quarterback in the early part of the season, and another flag goes down. Well, let's see what this one is about. It's a dead ball foul and illegal substitution once again. So let's take it back to the, the 13-yard line now? Well, it's not as critical as it might be.
They only had 10 guys on the team.
And your problem is, okay. All right, let's try to get the extra point kicked, as the ball will be spotted on the 20-yard line. So it's going to be a 30-yard extra point. The kick is up, and it is well short and away. But there's a flag, and I believe that one of the Dakota Hills defenders fell down on the top of Radigan, and we may have a roughing the kicker, so we're going to be able to run it the other way.
Coming in the kicker.
Well, they're going to refuse the penalty.
No, they called against Redfield, the illegal motion.
Really? Okay, well, that'll teach me to look down to see what's going on. 6:46 left to go in our third period, and Redfield leading it by a score of 30-6. And you're listening to a Redfield Sports presentation
Whether you're pregnant or planning
on
ahead,
KQ
you and your
1380.
baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events. all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Redfield on the kickoff, leading it by a score of 30-0. Dakota Hills fumbles the ball and recovers it and drags several players about 10 yards. Actually, for the return guy, who is not particularly big, the ball returned by Ty Gakowski. So Gakowski returns the ball, and it'll be up on the 25-yard line. The Grizzlies will put it in play. And I'm sorry, Ted, I'm kind of hoping that they at least score.
No.
I realize that we're the Redfield side and everything else like that, but, it would be nice to see the kids in their last football game of especially the seniors, if they can at least get the second score of the season. They've been shut out in 6 of the 7 games. This is their 8th game of the season. Flanker way out to the left side. And Aker, the quarterback, taking the shotgun snap. Back to throw. Radigan rushing. Pass intended for Niles, and it came right off of his hands. Didn't look the ball into his hands, and the pass is incomplete. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Grizzlies, again from their 25-yard line. Well, it has certainly been an exercise in futility for the Dakota Hills Grizzlies. But Redfield on the spot here, and they're doing what they needed to do to get a victory. They're leading it by a score of 30-0. Dolan is in the backfield for the Grizzlies. And he gets the toss outside, runs through a couple of tacklers before he is dragged down on the far side. And it looks like Grady Fye was on him. Dolan picks up, it looks like he got to where it is now 3rd and 3, so he picked up 7 yards on the play. The ball moved up to the 32-yard line, maybe even closer to the 33. But if you will, critical 3rd down play to keep a drive going here for Dakota Hills. Once again, Aker taking the shotgun snap, and Dolan in the backfield. The low snap from center messes things up. The pass is on the way, and a nice reception for Dakota Hills, and breaking away and down the field is Genia, and he gets tackled at the 5-yard line as they caught up with him there. So a 68-yard, let's make it a 63-yard pass play. And that puts the Grizzlies in business. 1st down and goal from the 5-yard line. Well, it looks like they have it out on the 6 or 7, so we'll adjust that. And the pickup would be 61 yards. Nice catch that was contested by the Pheasants. Once again, the poor snap from center, and it's going to be a procedure penalty against the Grizzlies.
When you're so close, them are just killers.
So the ball will be marked back on the 12-yard line, still 1st down. 1st down and goal. Redfield with 5:09 left to go in the 3rd period. And the score 30-0 in favor of Redfield. Now, Ted, with Redfield ahead by 30 points, they run the clock at this time?
Nope.
It got to be 1 point.
Not until the 4th quarter.
Oh, okay. All right, the Grizzlies with an opportunity here. Flips the ball out to Dolan. Dolan tries to turn the corner, but this time Redfield put about 6 or 7 guys on him. I think the water boy was in there as well. Radigan was in on the tackle, and he was aided by several people on the right side of the defensive line. So it'll be 2nd and goal, and a pickup of 2 yards for Dolan. Redfield is reacting quickly to the big man. as the Grizzlies come up with 4:19 left to go here in the third period. And Dolan in the backfield again. Aiken back to throw, lofts it into the end zone. It is up for grabs, and the ball is received by Gajkowski. So Ty Gajkowski catches the ball. Let's see where they mark it down. It looks like it's going to be right at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and goal on the 5. A pickup of 5 yards for Gajkowski on the pass play. Clock running, 3:42 left to go in the third period. Redfield up by a score of 30-0. Flankers way out to the left side, 2 of them for the Dakota Hills team. Dolan in the backfield, Aker taking the ball. Back, throws over the middle, and it is intended for, well, the pass was incomplete. It was intended in the end zone, of course, to Genia.
Think they're going to go for it?
Do you think they're going to go for it? Come on, Ted.
Well, they're bringing the punting team in.
No, they are not. And they're not bringing the field goal team in either. I bring you along to help things, not hinder them, for crying out loud. By golly, they are going to go for a field goal. And who's going to try the kick? It's going to be Dolan. Now, I'd look out for a fake. It is high in the air and somehow or other gets through the uprights. So a field goal for Dolan.
Can you imagine that?
And
I don't think they wanted to get skunked.
I think they were hoping that they'd get something out of it. So we have 3:22 left in the third quarter.
Helping you find the equipment you need.
The score now
it's
is
possible
30-3.
at RDO
You're listening
Equipment
to
Company.
Redfield
RDO sells and services John Deere agriculture and lawn and garden equipment, as well as Honda generators, pumps, snow blowers, and more. Their large inventory of parts ensures you get what you're looking for quickly so you can get back to work. And their experienced sales and parts department are ready to help you find the right equipment for the job. Call, stop in, or visit RDOequipment.com today.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
All right, we're back and ready to go with Dakota Hills kicking off here as they got a field goal and got something on the board here, approaching the kickoff, and they're going to go on an onside kick, and Redfield, I think, fell on the ball.
State Bank Press Box.
Looks like a very alert play.
Of all our local students
Couldn't have touched it, though. It went 10 yards, so he was waiting.
No, that is not correct, is it? You can as the receiving team, you can go in and get that ball wherever it is.
Yes, the receiving, I'm saying the kickoff team can't touch it for 10
Oh, no, I know that, but the thing is that Camden Murray was kind of waiting for it there. I don't think that...
was going to be close,
Heartland
so he
State
just bailed
Bank,
on
a
it.
proud sponsor of all our local
Well, I'm
students
saying
and
that as a
student
receiving team, you got to go across that line and get the ball.
Yep.
Anyway, it's 1st down and 10 for Redfield. The ball marked on the 49-yard line in Grizzly territory. Ball is handed off to McGilvery. Oh, my goodness. He knocked over 3 or 4 players and made something out of nothing. Oh, boy, was that impressive. He was hit in the backfield, and I don't know how many players he bounced off of, and giving Redfield a 1st down in Grizzly territory. And ball is going to be marked right now. Looks to be on the 34-yard line.
Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
My goodness, I think that Division I might even sit up and take notice about that. 17-yard pickup on the play for Big Mac. And Redfield is back to throw. Falk into the flat. And it is intended
Welcome
for
back to
Kevin
the
Weller,
Heartland State Bank
but he was
press
closely
box.
guarded and the
Heartland
ball
State
was
Bank,
slightly
a proud
overthrown.
sponsor of all our
Actually,
local
Kevin
students
tried to
and
step
student
around the
athletes.
defender and got bumped there, so might have been considered a pass interference, but no laundry on the field. And we'll bring the ball back to the Redfield. Check that to the Grizzly 34-yard line, and we'll try it all over again.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our
Two
local
flankers all the way
students
out
and
to the
student
right
athletes.
side. It is Zenz and Noah Johnson. McGilvery is in the backfield by himself along with Falk. And it goes to McGilvery once again. Straight up the middle, breaking tackles left and right, and he gets down to about the 5-yard line.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press
Well, I
box.
tell you what,
Heartland
I don't
State
care
Bank,
what
a
level
proud
of play
sponsor
you
all
have
our
going
local
on here.
students and student
Mr.
athletes.
McGilvery is giving quite a show here as he powers right up the middle and shakes off tacklers left and right. It'll be first down and goal with the ball marked down, I believe, on the 5-yard line. We might need to correct that, but the pickup
Welcome back to
is
the
going to
Heartland
be
State Bank
29
press box.
yards for
Heartland State
McGilvery.
Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
First down and goal from the 5. Weller flanks way out to the right side. Baranin is in the slot. Actually, he's the remaining back along with Ethan Falk. Falk going to be a quarterback keeper,
Welcome
and he
back
gets
to the
wrapped
Heartland
up from
State Bank
behind
press box. Heartland
as
State
he was
Bank,
tracked
a proud
down
sponsor of all our local
by
students and student
Thuringer
athletes.
and lost a couple of yards. Falk trying to run the keeper. And it'll be second now and goal as the ball is moved back to, well, they say it's still on the 5-yard line. Is that possible? No.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State
9-yard
Bank,
line.
a proud sponsor of all
So a
our
loss
local
of 4
students
yards
and
on the
student
play.
athletes.
Redfield, two flankers right, one to the left. Baranin carries the ball off the left side, and he is into the end zone.
There's a flag on the play. Holding.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
Well,
press
that'll
box.
bring it back
Heartland
10.
State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and
Be
student
back to
athletes.
the 19-yard line. Second down and goal. Nice little hole there, but of course that hole might have been created because somebody held.
Yeah, he sure got through there quick, though.
1:44 left to go
Heartland
here in the
State Bank
third
press
period.
box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students
Is
and
it the
student
third period?
athletes.
Have I lost track of things here?
Still third period.
I'll be darned. Boy, this period has gone slow. So Falk at the quarterback, as he has been all game. McGilvery in the backfield with him. Another low snap from center, and McGilvery very alertly jumps on it.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State Bank, a
The
proud
center,
sponsor of
Eli
all our local
Morissette,
students and student athletes.
has been off for a couple of weeks with a bad shoulder, and I am not sure whether it's his right shoulder or his left. If it is the right shoulder, that might explain some of the bad snaps from center. The ball will be moved back to the 21-yard line, and it'll be third and goal from the 21.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students
Very
and student
un-Morissette-like snapping. He has been absolutely perfect all year long, but if you've been injured and out of the lineup for a while, that creates a problem to begin with. Another bad snap, and it'll go all the way back to the 40-yard line. McGilvery has it, and he decides to go ahead and sit down with it. Dolan helps him decide to sit down, and Redfield will turn it over on downs after being, well, let's see, this is a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Another huge loss on the play. McGilvery kind of favoring a hand there, his left hand.
Welcome
He has
back
it
to the
rather,
Heartland
well, those
State
are
Bank
gloves,
press
not,
box.
thought it
Heartland
was
State
wrapping
Bank,
for a
a
minute.
proud sponsor of all our
But
local
let's see where the
students
ball
and student
goes.
athletes.
The ball is marked on the 38-yard line. Fourth down and goal from the 38. So another bad snap.
Welcome
And a
back to the
timeout,
Heartland
and that will
State
be
Bank
called by
press box.
head coach
Heartland
Hank
State Bank,
Brasilio
a proud
for
sponsor of all our
Redfield. And we will take a break here. You're listening to
At
Redfield
Heartland
Sports
State Bank,
Presentation.
our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Every farm is unique.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local states.
Well, Redfield will send McGilvery back in punt formation as they have the ball on the 5-yard line. And a nice punt and a good job of coverage for Redfield. As the return man back there for Dakota Hills a little slow getting up here. Looks like he may have a cramp or something as he is pulling his top of his shoe back, and that's generally indicative of a cramp. But he's finally up and in one piece. That was Gaykowski. Redfield, a fine job defending, and that will end the third quarter of play.
But all
and we will be back for the fourth quarter with Redfield leading it by a score of 30-3. You're listening to KQ 1380.
That offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly family-owned business. They carry hot stuff products like pizza, sandwiches, appetizers, and cookies. So before you take a trip or if you're out on the town, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline and use the Dino Pay app for additional savings. Grab your snacks and browse the large selection of cold beverages and visit the automatic car wash for a spotless shine in your vehicle. One Stop is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities. Stop in to the One Stop in Redfield.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Back and ready to go here for the fourth period with Redfield leading it by a score of 30-3. Redfield, although leading 30-3, lost a great opportunity to be able to get into the end zone again as they were first and goal on the 5 and just started going backwards and backwards, mostly from a bad snap scenario. Kind of slow to get up for the Dakota Hills Grizzlies. Well, there we go again. That is it 21? Heinge, Tyler Heinge. Loss of 4 yards on the play. Second down and 14. Ball's marked on the 14-yard line, so from the 10, the loss of 4. As the Grizzlies come out, ready to go. Akers still at quarterback. Handoff to the right side, which is the left defensive side for Redfield. And I tell you, I have not kept exact count on this, but that left side of the Redfield defensive line is really doing its job. Niles was the ball carrier. And on that left side, that's where you have Morissette and Phi. And they have certainly been creating a major problem every time Dakota Hills tries to go to their right. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 14 with the ball on the 14-yard line. Check that. It's on the 3-yard line. gave them more credit than they deserved there. Once again, nothing on the left defensive side of Redfield.
No gain.
Another no gain situation. And now Redfield is beginning to clear their bench a little bit. Malachi Paulson into the game. Back in deep punt receiving formation is Connor Zenz. And Dolan will be kicking from his own end zone as the ball is marked on the 3-yard line. High snap from center, but he gets the ball away. Actually, a decent kick. And Zenz calls a fair catch, and he is almost tackled down there.
That should be a penalty.
Gaykowski, I don't know why they didn't throw the flag. They've got a flag down there at the line of scrimmage, but it looked like a defensive hold against Redfield, and that will get Dakota Hills out of the hole over there.
It should have been a flag here, too, because he hit him.
As soon as he had his signal up and everything else to go. Well, it's only 10 yards, and they were 3rd and 14, so it's still going to be 4th down. Well, they're calling it a 15-yard penalty. Apparently, I didn't see the penalty and what it was, but it was a 15-yard penalty. I thought I saw the official hold his wrist, which means it's a holding penalty. But howsoever, the ball comes out to the 18-yard line, and Dakota Hills dodged the bullet there. Akers still at quarterback. To his right is Dolan, who has just been everything, both offensively and defensively for the Grizzlies. A wingman on the right side to the open side of the field. And the bad snap fumbled around. Finally is, as it was fumbled around, Dolan reached over and grabbed the ball out of the air. So I guess he's going to be the one that is credited with trying to run, but it did not work out. Well, they moved the ball to the 15-yard line. So it's going to be, how did he get +3 out of that?
Then -3.
Oh, -3, duh. What's the matter with me? So it's going to be 2nd down and 13. The ball marked on the 15-yard line. And a penalty flag comes down, and Redfield is going to be called for something here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike call against Redfield. I don't know whether somebody was mouthing off or what the story is, but that will be a penalty 1st down for Dakota Hills. And for the 2nd time in this drive, if you can call it a drive, the Dakota Hills Grizzlies have dodged the bullet. Head coach Hank Basilio came down to the bench and threw something down. I think it was a jacket or whatever. A little upset there. Aiken taking the snap. Now he'll run straight up the middle. And actually, it was a Wildcat formation. Tyler Heinge took the direct snap, and he drove forward. Ball marked on about the 32-yard line. Pickup of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. The ball marked on the 32. For Dakota Hills, 2 flankers out far to the right side, 1 to the left. And a direct snap by Heinke. A wobbly pass over the middle, but it is caught, and the ball is stripped away. Kevin Weller just took the ball right out of his hands. The pass was complete, and Weller was the defender, and Weller said, "Give me that thing," and took it. And I mean just took it out of his hands. So I don't know, what are we calling that? I guess an interception slash fumble. But it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Redfield as they put the ball in play right on the 40-yard line in Grizzly territory. Weller flanks way out to the left side, to the near side. Radigan In the slot is Zenz. Falk with the ball, hands it off to McGilvery, adjusts his position and finds another hole after he was stopped on the left side. But again, a nice carry by McGilvery and the stop on the play by Gakowski. So McGilvery moves up to where, well, he picked up about 8 yards on the play. It'll be second down and a couple, and the ball is going to be marked on the 32-yard line in Grizzly territory. 7:52 left to go in our football game with Redfield on the lead 30-3. Two flankers left, but Falk gives the handoff once again to McGilvery.
5 yards.
And it looks like McGilvery will get up past the 30-yard line and pick up another first down for Redfield. So, Ted, you're keeping score over there.
He's got 197 yards on 20 carries.
Oh, my goodness sakes.
And they
Division 1A better pay attention here.
They're just going to keep feeding him since it's their last game. So, well, they guess they got one next week. And
well, I don't think that the pickup of 5 for McGilvery and another first down for Redfield. And, heck, if he got 5 before, let's give him the ball again. Looks like he gets about 7 or 8 on this try. So on the drive that started from the Grizzlies' 40-yard line, Mack picked up 7, so that's 20 yards on this drive. It'll be a second down and 3.
Up to 204 from McGilvery.
Over 200 yards on the ground. Baranin is the remaining back this time as Mack takes a little breath. And once again, a bad snap from center. Let's see who scrambles around and gets it. It looks like Redfield may have recovered the ball. Waiting for the referee's signal here. And no, it is not. So a fumble on the play. And it will be Dakota Hills. And boy, I tell you what, this... all I can say is that Eli's shoulder must still be hurting him pretty bad because that is about the 4th or 5th bad snap from center. And that is just not Mr. Morissette, not at all. In fact, we have been commenting before he got hurt. I mean, you could count on that ball right there every single time. So it is the Grizzlies' ball on the 34-yard line. And a change at quarterback here, handoff to Dolan. But Dolan runs smack dab into Jacob Baum. Maybe a yard pickup on the play. So we've got second down and 9. The ball on, well, it's right on the 35-yard line. And the quarterback now is Heinje. And I'm sorry, we did not have a chance to get down and check on the pronunciation. So what is it? Hinvey. Okay, we'll go with that. Hinge back to pass. Looks downfield, looked off the defensive people. And a beautiful catch over there by, it says number 41. Oh, it's 40. All right, number 40. That is Genzia. And a pass to him. And it'll be first down and 10. The Grizzlies in Redfield territory on the 31-yard line.
They had him covered pretty good, too, but just kind of lost track of it the last second.
34 yards on the pickup there. Dolan running the ball once again. It took 3 Redfield tacklers to bring him down as they were brought down by Camden Murray, and I think also on the play there was Grady Fye. And they have moved Fye to the right defensive side. Dolan picked up 4 on the play, second down and really a long 6. The ball marked on the 20-yard line, or 28-yard line. Well, there was a false start on the far side over there, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the Grizzlies will be marched backwards. It'll be 2nd down now and 11. As the ball was on the 28-yard line, and they'll bring it back to the 33. This will be the 5th play of the drive. 2 flankers out to the right, 1 in the slot. Heinze back to throw, and he gets smothered. Dustin Radigan from his linebacker's position gets the sack. Well, I tell you what, as hard as the Redfield linebackers move, you got to get rid of that ball very, very quickly. Well, let's see. They place the ball. Well, I think that's the 43-yard line, so a loss of 10 on the play. 3rd down and 22, they say. 2 flankers right. On the wing. Back to throw. Heinze throws the ball out and almost intercepting the ball, Camden Murray, and I'll tell you what, there was nothing but a tall blade of grass that might have knocked him down. He could have walked into the end zone from there. I think they call that a pick 6, but it did not happen. He was wide open and just could not quite get his hands on the ball. So 4th down from the 43. What, they're not going to punt? I'm surprised. 3:34 left to go in our football game. Redfield leading it by a score of 30-3. Heinze back to throw again, lofts it out there, and he was hit right as he threw. And it was a double whammy from Morissette and Radigan, as just as he released the ball, or just as he was beginning to release the ball, he got rung up. Now, somehow or other, the ball got away from him, but it was looking like a, what do they hunt around here? A bird that they hunt around?
A pheasant.
It looked like a dying pheasant. That's what it was.
Or, I guess more appropriate, a dying quail.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen either one die. And,
I've seen a few pheasants by day.
We're not going to get that way. Trying to walk off an ouchie ankle here is Buranin. And the throw over to Radigan. Radigan grabs it, breaks a tackler, and now it's a foot race to the end zone. Radigan down the right sideline, touchdown.
"55 yards.
So Falk to Radigan for a touchdown. We've got 3:14 left to go in the football game. You know, quite frankly, Ted, I have not seen Radigan display that kind of speed. He displays some great hands.
Yeah.
But that was a foot race, and he won it. And it's going to be a timeout for Redfield as Dustin Radigan goes how many yards, Ted?
Yeah,
Ted.
Running.
Hello, Ted. How many yards did he go for the
52.
touchdown? 52. Thank you very much. So a one-play drive, 52 yards.
Roscoe and Watertown, a local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, Redfield, while we were away, kicked an extra point and comes up with the score of 37-3 with 3:14 left to go in the football game. And I realize that Dakota Hills has had their struggles through the year here, and maybe they would not be necessarily a top-flight football team. However, we've seen some very decent blocking, and Chase McGilvery has just been a load and a half today.
Yeah, he sure has. Yeah, he's got 21 carries and 204 yards, so...
That works
and he's been plowing right in there every time, too.
And he's shaking off tacklers and straight arm tacklers and done a fine job that way.
And student athletes.
So Chase, I believe, is out there to kick it off. He is indeed. I think the cheerleaders who have been jumping up and down, and we have some people in the stands doing that, so our press box is kind of rocking and rolling here, but I suspect that the 6 young ladies who are the cheerleaders for Redfield will have no trouble sleeping tonight. So McGilvery ready to approach the ball and kick it off, and just line drive kicks it, and Dakota Hills forced to fall on the ball.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
And
Heartland
recovering
State
the ball
Bank,
for the Grizzlies
of all our local students and
was
student
Hunter
athletes.
Barassa. 3:10 left to go in the football
40
game.
points. 35 points. Oh.
So first down and 10 for Dakota Hills.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press
And
Box.
quite frankly, your heart has to go out to the seniors for this club,
students and
because this is kind of a tough season to wander their way through.
Well, I looked at the roster, and I never seen a senior on the roster.
Oh, that's probably part of the problem then.
I looked, and I didn't see a senior anywhere on the roster.
Well, they're going to take a timeout on the field.
Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Everyone deserves a fresh start, so if you're ready to live debt-free, our on-staff certified financial counselors are ready to help. Dakota Land Federal Credit Union can assist with debt consolidation, improving your credit score, reducing payments, and reviewing your interest rates, all through your customized debt management plan. Call or stop by your friendly Dakota Land Federal Credit Union branch and schedule your no-obligation free debt management review today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCU.
Welcome back to the Heartland State.
Ready to go here with the team, Dakota Hills on the 33-yard line. Handoff to the right side, and it looks like another fumble. And Redfield comes up with the ball. It was at the bottom of a stack, and I didn't see who walked away with the ball. Looks like it was Justin Radigan.
He's been all over tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done a very good job tonight. So Redfield, first down and 10. They are on the Grizzlies' 33-yard line. And the whistle on the play looks like we're going to have a bit of a timeout here. Not exactly sure how long
Whether
it's
you're
going
pregnant
to go
or
on.
planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a
But
healthy
we will
start.
take a
We offer a
30-second
wide range
break
of
and be
services
back.
such
This is
as
KQ
advocacy,
1380.
health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic
Welcome back to the Heartland.
15 seconds. Oh, that's on the timeout time clock. I thought there was only 15 seconds to go. It's not the case. 37-3. Redfield on the lead here. And they've just recovered the third fumble recovery of the game. Ball on the 33-yard line. We have 3:03 left to go, and the score is 37-3. If you had bet the over, you'd be the winner here. Falk with a pass out to the side, goes to Noah Johnson, sidesteps one tackler, has some running room down the sideline, and makes it all the way into the end zone. And checking a flag on the line of scrimmage here.
Now the clock will run.
So a pass to Noah Johnson, who took it all the way into the end zone. And there is a holding on the play, and that will bring it back after a 33-yard touchdown pass from Falk to Noah Johnson. Johnson, right when he grabbed the ball, made a very nifty little move around the defender there. But unfortunately for Redfield, it'll be a 1st and 20. And the ball is marked all the way back on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Justin Radigan was trying to hold the guy inside, and he was kind of had his arm wrapped around him. You can't do that.
It was just a friendly hug. What's the matter with you?
I guess you aren't supposed to hug him.
I see. Two flankers right, one to the left. One remaining back, McGilvery, and he's got the ball again over 200 yards. Finds some rook and running room onto the outside and carries down very close to the first down. So it looks like he picked up almost 18 yards, and he is well over 200 to this point.
Another flag.
Backfield in motion.
Illegal motion. Yeah.
Illegal motion. Well, now they say it's an illegal formation, but whatever you're going to define it as, we are running in reverse here. The ball is marked now all the way back to the 49-yard line. So it is first down and a long way to go and another whistle.
The clock's supposed to keep
running.
running.
To be running because Redfield has a 34-point lead in the fourth quarter, and that's when they begin to run the clock. Falk, straight up. This is Grady Fye. Grady Fye takes the handoff and gets down close to the 40-yard line. We'll mark it down on the 39 in Grizzly territory. So Fye with a 10-yard pickup, and that will make it second down and 15. Looks a little bit more than 15 there, but we'll go with the 15 yards right at the moment. From under center, Ethan Falk with the snap. Hands it back to Elijah Morissette as they're letting the big man carry the ball just a little bit. He gets inside the 35-yard line. So Redfield giving some of their linemen an opportunity to carry the ball. Zenz and Noah Johnson come into the game. And coming out is Baranin. And let's see, number 55, that's Roberts. And it is now third down, and it looks like a long one. Ball's marked on the 35-yard line. Oh, I'm looking at 3rd and 11. Oh, my goodness sakes. I mistook the first marker to be the line of gain, but that was not the case. Well, they're supposed to wind the clock. It's now 40 seconds left to go in the football game. And they're trying to decide here who they want to do whatever, as Redfield has a major lead. So when that happens in the fourth period, they just run the clock as it is currently running down to 25 seconds. And I don't know if they'll ever get this playoff or not. 16-15, and it looks like Redfield is going to go into the victory formation and just take the ball and kneel down, and that's exactly what they do. So we will be back for a wrap-up in just a few minutes.
Impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, at least one team was supposed to get into the victory column tonight, and that one team, fortunately for the hometown fans, out here supporting a Redfield team that was 0-6, and the Redfield Pheasants came away with the victory as they scored a 37-13 win. And basically it was pretty much a McGilvery show there as we're beginning to tally things up here to be able to figure out where we were. As we had really an outstanding job done by McGilvery, but it was kind of fun right at the end there to see the big men, Elijah Morissette, and also, who was it, Grady Fye also in on the running game. So give me a rundown on what we saw tonight, Ted, to get to our 37-3 victory for Redfield.
Chase McGilvery ended up with on 21 carries, 204 yards, and they ended up with actually 203 rushing yards and 126 passing yards. For Dakota Hills, they ended up with 4 rushing yards total and 127 passing yards. So they're all underclassmen, so they'll all be back next year. They'll get another chance at it. So.
Well, that has been one thing about the season so far this year, as we have seen the Redfield Pheasants with slight improvement as they've gone along. I think the thing that really kind of threw them off a lot more than maybe people think is getting Ethan Falk injured in preseason camp, because we've seen how successful Redfield has been with Falk at quarterback, McGilvery running the ball, and a wide receiver, Justin Radigan, being able to catch it and then toss in some catches by Noah Johnson. And these are all underclassmen with the exception of McGilvery. And, that might have been a whole different story.
They're much improved tonight with McGilvery. He just hit the line and hit the line and hit the line 4, 5, 6 yards, just little chunks, but 21 carries.
Well, I want to tell you, if I was a defensive back and saw him coming towards me,
he's a big running back.
He's 6'3" and 230 pounds. Well, that about does it here from the Pheasant Stadium. Looking ahead to some of the activities for the Redfield Pheasants, volleyball will be in action against Warner, and that will be at the Greeno Gymnasium. Golf championships are going to be held on October the 10th. Seems to me they've already had the golf championship, so I must have something incorrect here. So we'll scratch that off. Cross country will have their regional 1A championship, and that will be on Thursday, and that will be over at Webster. Next Friday, we'll be coming to you from Dual, as the Redfield Pheasants will be going over to Dual and play that game. And unfortunately for the Pheasants, after a nice little win today, it's going to be a real struggle against Dual because at last check, Dual was undefeated. And then looking forward to 3 home games for the volleyball team. They'll be at home and on here with the Groton area game on the 20th. On the Monday, the 23rd, it'll be Woolsey-Wessington. And then on Tuesday, the 24th, it'll be Tiaspazina. And that might be an early start because Tiaspazina is a long, long way away. Generally, the varsity gets on the court and serving at about, well, let's see, they do it about 6:45, 7 o'clock, and they may have a little bit earlier start because of the situation with Tiaspazina having to come such a great distance. Well, on behalf of our producer-engineer back in the studio, Ray Dunn, and my sidekick here, Ted Kimball, this is Alan Scott saying good night. We appreciate your attendance here at the game and also on the air. The final score, once again, 37 for Redfield, 3 for Dakota Hills. You're listening to a Redfield football sports presentation on KQ 1380.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Hayter Construction is your local trenching choice in Redfield. Whether you need electrical, fiber, water, or sewer, Hayter Construction can fulfill all your trenching needs. So give Justin a call at 605-460-2767 for your next trenching project. Hayter Construction is a proud supporter of all Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Push the button in on the back. button in there and yank it.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Malpert Insurance is built on a foundation of nearly 31 years of experience. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it.
I can never tell.
You can never tell if the place is falling apart.